Hey, it is your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. I am back with a few new work from home opportunities from LiveOps. Now, if you aren't familiar with LiveOps, it is an online platform that will connect you to Fortune 500 clients and you'll be doing customer service on their behalf. And I have a video that's pretty helpful if you're interested in LiveOps. I compare it to a couple of other online platforms that are similar, which are Working Solutions and Arise. So if you're interested in LiveOps, you might be interested in those other two, and I will link it up here at the top in the corner. So you can definitely check out that video. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into those leads. But before we do, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you tap the notification bell so that you can stay up to date on the latest work from home opportunities. I post weekly work from home hot leads for companies that are hiring, as well as work from home information that you don't want to miss. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so first up is the opportunity of customer service representative. And this opportunity doesn't mention if you have to live in any specific location, and normally they will if there are some exclusions. So we'll just go ahead and say it is open United States wide. So it says LiveOps is currently building for independent contractors interested in providing virtual services to LiveOps clients across a variety of industries, including roadside assistance, non-licensed insurance and tax support as a customer service representative. So this opportunity doesn't go ahead and tell you exactly what type of customer service, but it sounds like it might be in insurance. So it says that the job requires you in conducting inbound and outbound phone calls with customers, and then providing services remotely in a distraction-free environment, providing services independently with little to no supervision, quickly assessing customer needs and providing sound solutions, providing a high level of customer service, documenting details of all calls, and then managing a computer with multiple systems, programs, and screens simultaneously. So preferred skills are that you have experience handling inbound and outbound calls, at least 1 year of customer service experience, basic typing skills, computer skills, strong verbal and written skills, and be comfortable emphasizing and remaining patient with difficult callers. So it says the pay for this position, generally it says the talk time rate ranges from 20 cents to 35 cents per minute of talk time, depending on opportunities available. And this is a 1099 contractor opportunity, so they won't withhold any taxes, but it is your responsibility to do that because you still have tax obligation. And then as far as the certification requirements and technology goes, you will have to sign a contractor agreement and a statement of work. You're going to have to pass a background and credit check and pay a $45 fee that is going to go to their background check provider. So that's just something that you have to do to make sure that you are who you say you are. And then the training is going to start, they have 3 dates, the 4th of September, the 9th of September, or the 23rd of September. And then you're going to have to meet the program metrics. And then as far as the opportunity hours, you will set your own hours. You can work in 30-minute blocks, and you dictate when and how long you work. And the hours available are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you just want to make sure that you consider that before you go forward with applying and making sure that you can do it. And it says as far as like technology, you're going to need to have a USB headset. And then it says, in addition, several clients will not route calls through a landline, and they will route them through the USB. So you may need a landline, you may need a USB. You won't know until you find out more about the opportunity once they get in contact with you, if they think you're a good match. So if this sounds like a good fit, then definitely put in your application, and all you have to do to apply is just go right here and click apply online. All right, next up is the opportunity for a licensed life and health insurance sales specialist. Now, this opportunity is open in the United States. However, there are some state exceptions. So just check right here if your state is included so that you know you're okay to apply. I won't, waste time reading them off, but you just want to make sure that you see your state and you verify that you can apply to this opportunity. So the other thing with this one is you have to be a licensed health and life insurance sales rep in your prospective state, or your respective state, I should say. And it says that in addition, you'll need to have licenses for 2 additional states. So you'll need to have that same license in your state of residence and then another 2 states. And what you're going to be doing is taking inbound calls, and you're going to help customers find policies and quotes, and give them the insurance application to complete. And the pay for this position is 30 cents per minute of talk time. And this one is open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So you will be scheduling yourself in 30-minute increments, and you can choose when you work, when you don't want to work. And what's so cool is if you have time in the middle of the night, or if you have time earlier in the day, you just have to make sure you schedule ahead of that. But you can work pretty much around the clock, whatever floats your boat, which I think is so awesome and definitely very flexible. So it says to be a good fit, you currently have to have a life and health insurance producer license in your resident state and 2 additional states. You have to be goal oriented, and then you have to be passionate about insurance, and you have to possess strong communication skills and overcome objections. So in addition to that, of course, you have to pay your $45 background check and stuff, and you need to have the appropriate work from home equipment. And they'll tell you more about that if they find that you're a good match. They'll give you more information so that you do know if this is something you want. But if on the surface it sounds good, then you definitely want to go ahead and get your application in, and you would do that with the Apply Online button here at the top right. Last, but certainly not least, is the opportunity for retail sales and customer service advocate. This is an opportunity that is going to be open United States wide. I didn't see any exceptions at the bottom of the lead here, so this is something that you could expect to be open in your area. And it says that you're going to be a retail sales and customer service advocate. And what that would look like is you're going to conduct inbound and outbound phone calls with customers, provide services remotely in a distraction-free environment, quickly assess customer needs and provide sound solutions, provide a high level of customer service, document details of all calls, and manage a computer with multiple systems, programs, and screens simultaneously. So at least 1 year of customer service experience, and then experience handling inbound and outbound calls, have basic computer skills, basic typing skills, strong written and verbal skills, and be able to comfortably communicate with customers and emphasize remaining patient with different callers. And the pay is going to be about 25 cents to 31 cents per minute of talk time. And they mentioned the training dates. They are going to start training August 26th. There's also one for September 9th, and then another one for September 23rd. And the times available are 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there are plenty of hours available well into the night. And again, you will have to pay the $45 background check fee, but that's pretty much it besides the startup cost of getting your work from home equipment. And if you already have that, then you would only be paying that fee for the background check. And then it says that these clients have several specific days during holiday peak season or sales period where the client anticipates high call volume and availability. And these high availability days include Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and other peak shopping days in November and December. So you definitely know that the phone is going to be ringing off the hook during those dates, and plenty of opportunity to make some money, especially for the holidays. So if this sounds like a good fit for you, then all you would have to do is hit the Apply Online button right there.
Okay, so there you have it. Those are the 3 hot work from home opportunities from LiveOps. And just to give a little bit more background to what the application process and what steps take place after you apply, what that looks like. When you apply to LiveOps, they have to screen you. They are going to look and see if you're a good fit. And if they think you're a good fit, then they are going to reach out to you and invite you to an information session. Or at least that's what happened when I tested out the process earlier this year. I put in my application just to see how is their hiring process, how does that work. Now this is a 1099 opportunity, so you are not an employee, but you still have to go through a screening process similar to if you were to apply to a W-2 position. And what they did after I applied was they sent me an email inviting me to an information session. There were two different information session opportunities, and I chose one that was actually happening the same day that they sent the email. So I want to just go ahead and get out the way what happens next. And it is pretty thorough. They give you all the details. They give you background on what or who the company is and what you're going to be doing. And it really is a good overview so that you know if this is something that you want to move forward with. And if you do want to move forward, then they give you the next steps to do that. And then there is a $45 background check and screening fee that you will have to pay. And I know that, sends red flags up for a lot of people, but it is legit. There are many people who have had great success working with LiveOps, and you can check out their reviews on YouTube as well as Glassdoor. And then other than that background fee, having your own equipment is the only other thing that you would need to invest in. And most of us already have a laptop, and you can just run to Walmart and get a USB headset for less than 20 bucks. And you're ready to start, answering phone calls. Or if it is something that requires you a landline, then you can get that through your internet provider. And I pay about 10 bucks per month for my business landline phone service. So it is really cheap, and it really isn't that much to get started making money. So if any of these sound like a good fit for you, then definitely get your application in, and hopefully this was helpful. I will talk to you all soon. Bye. Hey, before you go, make sure you check the description box below for a link to my free 10-page ebook. It is a complete checklist for all of the work from home equipment that you may need to get started in your very own opportunity. Talk soon.